Welcome back, everyone, to The Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something really key, especially if you're in a spot that sees a lot of rain, like, say, West End Vancouver. We're talking about keeping your yard and your house safe and sound from too much water. It's all about something called landscape drainage.
That's right. And, landscape drainage, put simply, it's just about making sure extra water goes where it should, away from your house, not pooling in your yard. It's super important, kind of a hidden helper for keeping your property safe.
Exactly. So our mission today, let's figure out how this all works, why it's maybe extra important in a place like West End Vancouver with all that rain, and the best part, what good things it does for you. Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. Why is water, too much water is such a big deal for your yard and house? We see puddles, sure, but it's more than that, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, those puddles are just the start. Too much water can cause some real headaches. Think about lawns that are always soggy, kind of squishy, or worse, water getting into your basement or the space under your house.
Oh yeah, nobody wants that.
Exactly. And it can wash away good dirt, your topsoil. Plus, damp spots are perfect for yucky mold to grow. And, standing water can even mess with the soil itself, making it hard for plants, especially the kind we have around here, to grow well.
Right. And you mentioned West End Vancouver specifically. Is there something special about drainage there?
Well, yeah, places like that, they often get a lot of rain consistently.
Yeah.
And sometimes the ground itself maybe have a lot of clay. It just doesn't let water soak in very fast.
Wow, okay. So it's like a double whammy, lots of rain, slow draining soil.
Precisely. So you can't just, cross your fingers. You need smart ways to handle that water. That's where things like French drains come in.
French drains. Sounds fancy. What is it simply?
It's really just a hidden ditch filled with gravel, usually with a special pipe inside that has holes. It collects water that's underground and carries it away from your house. Simple but effective. Or sometimes it's just making sure your yard slopes just a little bit away from the house so water naturally flows away.
That makes total sense, just guiding the water. So, okay, we know the problems, we know some solutions. Let's talk about the good stuff. What are the benefits, the real pluses of having good drainage?
Ah, yes. The benefits. They're huge, actually. First off, you're protecting your house's foundation. Keeping water away stops it from causing cracks or, bigger structural problems later. That's massive.
Huge. Foundation issues are scary expensive.
They really are. And then there's your yard. Good drainage means your grass and plants aren't sitting in water. No soggy roots, no root rot. Just happier, healthier green stuff.
Makes sense. Keeps things looking nice, too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Plus, getting rid of standing water means fewer mosquitoes buzzing around. Big win there. And less chance of mold, which is healthier for everyone. And really just makes your yard a nicer place to be, for playing, relaxing, whatever.
It really sounds like it improves things all around, not just fixing a problem, but making your home better. But I can hear some people thinking, these drainage things, like French drains, they must cost a bit up front, right?
That's a fair point. There is an initial cost, for sure.
Right.
But you really have to see it as an investment, like preventative medicine for your house.
An investment, okay. How so?
Well, spending that money now can stop tiny water issues from becoming catastrophic repairs later on. Think basement flooding, foundation damage. That costs way more. So in the long run, you save money. Plus stress.
Right, avoiding those big nightmare scenarios.
Exactly. And a dry, healthy property. That's worth more when you go to sell. Buyers definitely notice that stuff. They like knowing the place is well taken care of, drainage included.
Good point. So for someone listening right now, how can you tell if maybe you have a drainage issue starting? What are the signs?
Yeah, good question. There are definitely things to look for. Big puddles that just stick around for ages after it rains, especially near your house. That's a big one.
Okay, lingering puddles.
Also, just feel the ground. If parts of your yard are always sort of soft and mushy, even when it hasn't rained much recently, that's a clue. And absolutely check downstairs. Your basement or crawl space, any damp spots, musty smells, wet patches on the walls or floor.
Gotcha. So watch for puddles, squishy ground, and basement dampness.
Those are your main warning signs, your property telling you something's up.
That's super helpful for homeowners, but thinking bigger. What about the environment? Does good drainage help nature too?
Oh, absolutely. That's a really important aspect. See, when you manage water on your property properly, you're helping stop dirty runoff water.
Runoff, like water carrying oil from the driveway or fertilizer from the lawn?
Exactly that kind of stuff. Good drainage helps manage that water, sometimes letting it soak into the ground safely instead of rushing straight into storm drains. And those drains often lead right to rivers and streams. So better drainage means cleaner water in our local ecosystems. It helps keep those natural places healthier. It really is a win-win.
A win for your home and a win for the planet. Love that. And hey, if you want to dive deeper into this or need some help sorting out your own drainage, the folks who shared some of this great info have more details over at pacificbluemechanical.ca. Right then, let's wrap this up. Quick recap. Keeping your home and yard safe from too much water, especially with all the rain some areas get, it's just super important. And good landscape drainage. That's your best friend in making that happen.
Couldn't agree more. Maybe a final thought for you to consider. Next time it pours down rain, just take a second. Look out at your yard. Where's the water seem to go? Does it pool up anywhere? Just noticing that, understanding how water moves on your property, that's really the first step to making sure everything stays healthy and happy.